of the 8-ounce beef or turkey meatloaves. So talk about something that kind of brings up memories of my grandmother, my mother, or your, aunt, or that special person that always took the time to make those delicious meatloaves. Well, that's exactly what Daniel Mancini did for us with his grandmother's over 100-year-old recipes with a sauce that comes along with it, the award-winning sauce. This is brand new, and you get, like I said, your choice of beef or turkey, plus you'll get a pound of the tangy sauce and a pound of the traditional award-winning sauce with your offer. Of course, this is Dan Mancini, who is the creator of this. His grandmother Anna brought a recipe back from Italy with her over 100 years ago now, right? Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
Hard to believe.
And of course, this is one of the family staples.
So my grandmother would make all her traditional Italian meals. But when she got to America, she said, I'm American now, so she did her Italian, but she came up with this meatloaf that she added the cheese to, and that's what this is about.
That's the difference.
So it has the Romano cheese mixed into it, and then we just add, the onions, the carrots, the celery. I mean, you could see all the ingredients when I cut this.
It smells so good,
isn't it?
too. And here's Anna's
log. There's, well, I missed it.
Well, there you go.
So there you go. 100 years, Grandma was here, and you saw the boat, and you saw my grandmother holding me. And this is really special because what we do is we fully cook these for you. They arrive frozen, individually wrapped in these packages like this. So all you're going to do, Jane, is you're going to thaw this out, heat it up, and you're ready to go. And you have the two choices of the sauce. So you have the tangy sauce. So that's the traditional Italian. And over here we have the tangy sauce, which everyone loves. But this is the first time we're also adding the traditional sauce.
Right, I love it. Well,
isn't that delicious?
And the sauces, I don't have a pack here, but they come in a package.
Yes.
So you can use them with your meatloaf if you want, or use them for other pasta, or use them for anything else you want it, right?
Yes, and this is the turkey.
Right.
And we added the turkey after we launched the beef a few years ago because we had so many calls for it. And when you cut it open, what you see are all those ingredients. So we add just a little bit of the breadcrumb, and it has all turkey and, your onions, the carrots, the celery, all those other ingredients. And it's so delicious. And you know what I always say? Who doesn't love a meatloaf? But who wants to take hours to make it, right?
And you can never get it right. This is all finely milled together, so there's no chunks. You know how sometimes when you try to do it by hand, there's chunks and gaps, and the flavor is not as consistent. This on a piece of white toast. I'm telling you, honestly, I'm putting myself out there. I know, they're saying, oh, don't eat the white bread. Well, guess what?
Yes.
If I'm having a meatloaf and I can slice it, toast it, and put it on a slice of white bread,
delicious.
Oh my gosh.
Delicious.
That reminds me of home. That is what, kind of warms the cockles of my heart because it makes me think about, my grandmother and my
growing
mother.
up. And
that's what we did. So describe the two sauces, too. So we've got your turkey and we've got your beef in the meatloaf. Now talk about the two different sauces.
So the tangy sauce is the sauce we traditionally bring with the meatloaf. And the tangy sauce is our award-winning sauce that we cook down to make it thicker, and then we add a little bit of brown sugar and just a little bit of vinegar in it to give it that little tang, right? And then the traditional is tomatoes, olive oil, onion, garlic, bay leaf, and no sugar added. So
they're both incredible.
Isn't that delicious?
And honestly, we're looking at 8 or 6 loaves that are 8 ounces each. So you can look at all these different entrees with each one.
Right, you'll be able to make 6 entrees with it. And this is a lot of food on here, right? And then we always have sub sandwiches because who doesn't love the meatball sub?
I love
And
meatball
you have
sub.
12 meatball subs you could make with it as well. And what I love about everything we do here is we always say, first of all, fast food. Have you seen lately fast food?
Oh. Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous what they're charging for fast food. So I always say have grandma quality food at the ready. You're going to keep this for a year, but I'm telling you, you're going to go through this a lot quicker than that. And it's absolutely delicious. I love the combo also because you get to try both.
You have, yes. And this was something that started out with beef, and then folks asked about having that turkey as an option. So Daniel said, okay, let me look into it. Let me see how we can make it just as good and consistently flavorful. then he created that turkey for us. So you've got both the turkey or the beef, or you can ask about that combo.
Yeah, which is a great way to do
So
it.
for about $6 per serving, each loaf is at least 2 servings. If you want to make
easily.
it even more,
Yes.
you can divide them up. But if you figure 4 ounces, plus 4 ounces, that's your
Sure.
8 ounce. So that's one, loaf, which is equal to about 2 4-ounce servings. So about $6 and change per serving. And it really is the kind of flavor that you remember from grandma or from mom.
Home cooked, slow
They're
home
just
cooked
delicious.
food, right?
It's so good.
And
the
also,
sauce
the
is
sauce
a
is delicious.
and a Customer Choice Award winner.
And also, the meatloaves are a ½ pound each. So this is not, we start with like that burger that they say, it's a quarter pound or a ½ pound. We start with a full, more than a ½ pound of meat in each one. And when it ships home to you, it is fully a ½ pound each.
Look at that.
Isn't that delicious?
That's the tangy sauce that I put on there.
Everyone loves the tangy sauce. And, you're getting a full pound of it. So more than enough to cover everything, but you also get that an award-winning tomato sauce if you want that as an option. Would you like to try a piece of the turkey?
I love it.
Right? So the turkey shocks everybody. And it took us a while to get it, where we were happy with it. And it just turns out delicious. And people love the turkey, whether it's the meatballs we do or the meatloaf. But the turkey meatloaf, everyone goes crazy over. So you put the traditional on there, right? Yeah, which is great. And it's moist, and you have that cheese in it, and you have the onions, and you have all the other ingredients.
It's good.
Isn't that delicious?
So good.
Right? It's shocking.
And so for those that are looking for, a smart swap in many cases, turkey is available to you.
There you go.
That's delicious. All right, well, like I said, one day only price goes up at the end of the day. I apologize for talking with my mouth full. So that goes up at the end of the day. The all beef option has been very, very popular, so please don't wait if you want that. You get 6 of the 8-ounce beef or turkey meatloaves plus 2 pounds of sauce. So you get 1 tangy and 1 of the traditional sauces in this as well. And 96334 is your item number.
A lot of food.
Dan, thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you, everybody.
So good. I'm happy. Satisfied. Good meatloaf sandwich.